With Vesta, Assumption Life's new application platform for investments, completing sales online has never been so easy. In this tutorial, we're going to show you how to complete and submit an application in 10 minutes. Start by logging in using your Assumption Life or FundServe username and password. If you don't have these yet, contact your MGA to initiate the registration process today. Once you log into your dashboard, click on New Application to begin the application process for your client. Next, choose your application type and the product for your client. Next, fill in your client's information, starting with whether they are a new or existing client, followed by their personal information, which includes details such as their mailing address, birth date, social insurance number, and more. You'll also be asked to provide your client's identity verification, such as their passport or driver's license information. Next, you'll assign your client's beneficiaries. You can choose someone in particular, or you can also choose the estate as beneficiary. You'll notice little blue question marks along the application process. These indicate helpful tips that you can share with your client. For instance, here we explain the differences between revocable and irrevocable beneficiaries. At this point, your client can also choose to add a limited trading authorization to their file, which means your client is authorizing you to work with Assumption Life on their behalf. If you choose this option, make sure to check off Agree before clicking Continue to proceed with the rest of your application. Next, you'll be prompted to fill out an investor profile for your client based on their income, investment objective, and timelines. This helpful questionnaire will help determine their investment approach and provide options within your client's risk tolerance. Vesta saves the investor profile for you if ever you would need it in the future for compliance purposes. Based on their input, a list of proposed investment solutions will appear. You can choose from the options identified by Vesta or build them a custom portfolio if desired. You can also determine how much of their investment is allocated to this fund solution as well. If you've already completed your own investor profile, you can skip over this step. If you're looking for additional information at any point in the application process, everything you need is just a click away in the Documents menu. It includes many useful resources and sales tools for your client meetings. With everything at your fingertips, you can stay within the platform for the entire sales process. Next, you'll identify the source of the funds. Check the box beside lump sum deposit. Fill out the information pertaining to the source of the funds. At this point, if you have completed an RRSP loan, you have the option of choosing this as a source of funds. This is also when you'll specify if you'll be filling a T2033 to transfer in assets to Assumption Life. Now you'll indicate whether or not your customer would like to add a periodic, pre-authorized payment to their investment over the course of their plan. Once this is completed, add in their banking information to complete this step before moving on to the final summary, declaration, and signatures. Remember to check Agree before clicking Continue to proceed. Please note a void check is required in order to open the investment account. And add any special instructions if needed. Next page, if applicable, fill out the information for their transfer documents. If you require a wet signature for the transfer documents, click on Required Transfer Forms to print and download. Even if you opt for a wet signature, the transfer forms will be included when the application is sent out for electronic signature. Now comes the time to complete the advisor's declaration. Just select your sales type, review the statement, and check Agree, then Continue once you're done. Finally, you will choose whether you want to print and sign a physical copy of your application or go with the e-signature option. By selecting paper signature, this application will be locked and the e-signature option will no longer be available. The status of your application on your Vesta dashboard will be marked as completed and will be processed by Assumption Life once it has been received via mail, fax, or email. Should you choose to continue with e-signature, you will no longer be able to modify your application or switch to the paper method. You will, however, have the option to cancel the application as a whole if needed. If you do choose to proceed with the e-signature option, all signers, including yourself, will automatically receive an email where they can access the application, including the T2033 transfer form if applicable, to sign it electronically. Once all the signatures are received, the status of the application will be updated to completed on your dashboard, and the application will be automatically submitted to Assumption Life for processing. Congratulations! You've just completed and submitted an application using Vesta. Still have questions? Check out our Help and Support section in the menu for more info and tutorials.